Okay, problem number 4, we are still graphing, but now we are graphing something that is in vertex form. If you remember, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. The cool thing about vertex form is it literally gives you the vertex from the equation. Remember that the vertex is h minus, or not minus k, I'm sorry, hk, where h is the opposite sign from equation. And we took notes on that part. So, instead of my vertex being what a lot of people would say is negative 1 and 4, my vertex is positive 1, 4. Boom, we've got part of our thing already done. What I would also recommend to graph next is your Y-intercept. To find the Y-intercept of a quadratic function, all you have to do is plug in a 0 for x. I'm going to go ahead and do this on the right-hand side. So I have negative 5x minus 1 squared plus 4, and I'm going to replace the x with a 0 squared plus 4. So we have to remember our order of operations. We have to start with what's inside the parentheses first. 0 minus 1 is negative 1 squared plus 1. You could plug this into your calculator exactly as you see it and get your answer right away. I'm going to break it down a little bit. Negative 1 squared is the same thing as negative 1 times negative 1, which is a positive 1. So you have negative 5 times 1 plus 4, which is negative 5 plus 4, which would then be negative 1. So my Y-intercept is 0, negative 1. I'm going to show you how this helps us out with graphing. So let's start by doing my vertex, plotting my vertex. I have 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then my Y-intercept is 0, negative 1. Now if you remember, my axis of symmetry goes through my vertex. My axis of symmetry tells me where my graph is symmetrical. So it's kind of like a mirror image. So if I have a point over on this left side, I know that there's going to be a point similar on the other side of the axis. So that gives us just enough points to plot our parabola. The same thing, or very similar things, are going to happen for question number 5, so I'm not going to go over that in the video.